I believe this man is completely, absolutely right. We already know that our border security is bad because we got tons of illegal immigrants or illegal Mexicans or illegal aliens streaming into our country on a daily basis. I mean, the situation is frankly enormous, very alarming. Um, this is not what I would call border security. You know, people coming into our country at will without us knowing who they are. It's just awful, and I don't think we have the resources to really stop them from coming in, unless we build a real wall to separate the United States from Mexico. I mean, a real wall, not some flimsy thing that they can climb over or destroy in a day or two, but a real wall, like the Great Wall of China or something. You know, but that's not going to happen. So I don't think they're ever going to really be able to stop Mexicans from coming into the United States. The only thing that the U.S. can really do is try to help Mexico become a better country economically, so that Mexicans will have no reason to come here. You know, and trying to let people in just to give them a better life. There's only so much of that you can do, and when you're done letting all the unfortunate people of the world into your country, you still haven't put much of a dent in world poverty. So the U.S. is best served to its best interests is what's in the best interest of the U.S. Let me put it that way, is to help other countries come up, not try to accept a lot of poor people into the U.S. But anyway, I'm off topic with that. What I wanted to say is that since U.S. border security is so bad, the U.S. should not be doing anything to really tick off our enemies, which are Islamic terrorists, among which are Islamic terrorists. And like this guy says, if the U.S. was to get into a war with the wrong Middle Eastern country and have a difficult time of it, and then be tempted to use nukes, and then use nukes, and then go ahead and use them, I believe that they would hit us, and they would hit us hard, the Islamic terrorists. I believe they would hit us hard. And I think the only reason they haven't really hit us yet is that they haven't really had the motivation to do anything. In spite of our invasion of Iraq, they haven't had the motivation to step it up to the next notch and hit us really hard with a nuclear weapon. So the only reason they haven't hit us is because we haven't given them enough motivation or reason to do so, and they are afraid of the retaliation, which would be massive. If the U.S. was attacked by a nuclear weapon from Middle Eastern terrorists, the reaction would be horrendous. I mean, there's no telling what country the U.S. would attack. So I think that's the only reason we haven't been attacked. But if the U.S. was to go ahead and bomb an Islamic city or a Middle Eastern country, they would be like, well, we got no reason to hold back anymore. Let's go just climb on across that U.S. Faulty U.S.-Mexico border and come into the country, and let's bomb the heck out of them. So I agree with this guy completely. He talks a lot of sense, and I hope our leaders don't do anything crazy, like try to use nuclear weapons in the Middle East. It will cost us if it does. If our government does that, it will cost us, and it won't cost our leaders really, because they'll probably be safe from harm or safe from attack. It'll cost us to just regular Americans, just like it was mostly regular Americans that got killed on September 11th, and the ones that the terrorists were striking at. I guess our government is responsible for all of their anger and whatever. You know, didn't do much to them. Didn't know real important politicians, just regular American people. So let's hope for our sake that our leaders don't do something like attack the Middle East, because we will be the ones that pay for it, while they just sit back and say, oh well. Alright, God bless. Bye-bye.